We have to work to reduce vulnerability of the countries of origin, and that means to support gender equality, to support livelihood projects, etc. But we also then have to work with the demand reduction in the European Union.
We will talk about human trafficking. Unfortunately, it is still a reality of our European Union, and Union wants to change that by creating new law. Could you please tell us where are we with this law?
We decided very early that we wanted to be a little bit more ambitious than the Commission proposal. It means that we have to work with education, awareness raising, we have to strengthen gender equality mechanism, we have to strengthen child protection mechanism, so that women, girls and children do not even end up in this situation. We have to put more responsibility on online platforms. And then the other is protection of victims. How do we treat victims? And what impact that does have for the capacity of law enforcement to actually make a real difference. The third one would be also then prosecution. And prosecution, if we can work better and have some better legislation in terms of prosecuting the users of trafficking victims, law enforcement can do a better job.
Could you please tell us more about the scale of this problem?
It's clear that this is a phenomenon where there is a lot of non-reported cases. So the reported cases, I would say, is just the more visible part of the problem. We know that there is a lot of more trafficking going on. And I think what we do know is that we have trafficking from outside the EU into the EU, but we have more than half is inside the EU, because trafficking is, a crime that involves deceit. The majority of trafficking in human beings in Europe is for sexual exploitation.
It seems impossible for European Union to solve this problem without cooperation of European countries. What can we do to push countries to cooperate?
I think we see quite good cooperation with third countries, actually, on the issue of trafficking. As the European Union, of course, we have to work to reduce vulnerability of the countries of origin, and that means to support gender equality, to support livelihood projects, etc. But we also then have to work with the demand reduction in the European Union. And it means to work, when it comes to trafficking for labor exploitations, to work with trade unions to make sure that we don't have labor exploitation of trafficking victims in Europe in 2023.